Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Dan Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
Bang, bang, boomerang.
This is our thoughts on the TV show Rhythm and Flow.
There
Yes.
you go. He got
No
it.
I was
hustle.
about to say Hustle and Flow.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, you enjoy the show?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. How about you?
Loved it, man. Great show.
I enjoyed the show. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was some key points about this show that all the other shows should definitely pick up on.
Oh, yeah.
But before we get into me talking about the things, matter of fact, I'll just talk about them. All the other shows offer you record contracts.
Yes.
This show does not. They offer you cash to help get your career started. They let you stay independent. I'm assuming they keep the songs that are on the show because none of those songs I see have been released by the artist.
No.
So that seems like a fair trade-off to me.
I mean, create a mixtape of all those songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's Netflix gets a profit something, and then the artists, all the people that made it onto the show get to show something. And if the artist doesn't become a huge success, is not on the show. Because you have shows like The Four, which I really enjoyed. Nobody that came from The Four is doing anything like extremely big
Right.
on a level of like when Kelly Clarkson came out of American Idol and Fantasia came out of American Idol,
Early.
Clay Aiken.
Yeah.
And so it's cool to see the way they did it. So if
Yeah.
nobody is successful, it's not on the show. It's
Right.
on them. And I thought that was
100%.
big, and it's cool to let people keep their independence.
Most definitely.
So that was fire. I thought that was dope. I felt like the judges pretty much picked almost 90% of the time people I would have picked. So I felt like they were being honest.
Yeah.
There were a couple times where it felt fake, where I'm like, that may not have
Chance.
should have happened.
Some people chance picked I thought was kind of like, I think he's just trying to fill the quota.
Yeah.
Because, that one guy who was dancing and everything. I'm like, you really picked him? Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
I ain't on front. Chicago was on a
personality.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a week
The
side.
Chicago people was on a
Because
weekend.
I love his personality and his energy, but I was like, this is not the guy you put in the L.A.
No.
I like
but-
Big Mouth Bo's audition.
Yeah.
I like Queen's audition. That was her name, right?
Yeah. Queen.
Yeah. For all the queens.
Yeah. And I like Aaron. I think his name was
Ariana?
Aaron.
Ariane.
That's his
I
name.
believe it's Ariane.
I liked him as
Yeah.
well. But out of Chicago, those were the main ones that like stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you think had the biggest pull? Because I want to say Atlanta.
Of course.
I think Atlanta had-
Atlanta was pretty fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
T.I.
had
did
the
a good
most-
job.
I loved how he put his together. I
Yeah,
thought his
T.I.
was
did a
dope.
good job because we got Caleb Colossus out of there. We got London B from
Yeah.
out of there.
Troy Man.
We got Troy
Yeah.
Man from
Yeah.
out of there. Not him. What's homeboy's name? He was from the West Coast, but he had a West Coast flow.
I know you're talking about. I just
That
can't
dude
remember
was
his name.
fire.
He was fire. But they had a pretty good assortment of artists from all
Lyrical.
over in Atlanta. Yeah.
Lyrical artist.
And I feel like New York had some people too.
Yeah.
Oh, her name was
Definitely.
Felicia George, actually.
Yeah, I feel like New York had a lot of quality artists as well.
One take
One
Carter.
Take Carter, yeah, okay. But yeah, I feel like New York had, like, I guess to me they were second. So I would put Atlanta, New York, Chicago.
Yeah.
In terms
Absolutely.
of.
L.A.
Oh, I
think
forgot all
Chicago's-
about
yeah,
LA.
you tripping
so
about
then
LA.
LA, I forgot about
Right.
I'm
L.A. had
thinking-
some joints.
I'm thinking about, when they went back to LA. I forgot
Yeah.
that was the first
Chicago
episode.
was the weakest pool
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Definitely the weakest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
I
would
definitely
be-
like what New York brought. I thought it was strange that like Fat Joe, not Fat Joe, with Jadakiss and Flawless Interaction. 'Cause I'm like, they got a song together.
When you told me that, I did not know they had a song together. I
Yeah.
mean, I thought he would know of him, like he said, but I didn't know they flat out had a song together. I was just like, what?
And this song is pretty fire too, by the way. Not saying Flawless shouldn't have been on the show. He 100% should have
Oh
been
yeah,
on the
most
show.
Absolutely.
definitely.
You
Most
know,
definitely.
he straight destroyed it.
Yes.
Did his
But New
thing.
York definitely had some heat come out of there as well.
Yeah.
So was there anybody like out of the top 16 that you guys felt possibly should have went on? Because I could tell you one kid that I was like that should have went on over somebody else after the battle rounds. Because for one, I didn't feel like Bean should have been matched up against Flawless. I thought
No.
I
that
thought that
was
was kind of
tough.
unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like, and I wouldn't have wanted to see either one of them go home, but I wanted to see Troy Man versus Flawless.
Yeah, but they.
That I wouldn't
some
want
of-
them to go home.
Like I
though,
said, I
man.
wouldn't have wanted
Oh.
either one of them to go home. But aside from that, yeah, Beans definitely should have went home.
She was great.
The white kid Jacob, that was his
From
name,
Denver?
right? Jacob with a K.
Yeah, from Denver.
He shouldn't have won that battle, in my opinion. That he won.
Which-
I mean, no, he battled Troy Man.
Yeah,
But
he lost.
there was a competition that he had that he beat somebody that he shouldn't have. And Sam I Am
Sam B. Yourself.
Sam Be Yourself.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool, but I didn't feel like he actually beat whoever he actually battled. I can't even remember who it was at the moment.
He battled.
Was it Vibes?
I think it was Vibes because he is a dark skin.
Yeah.
Right? King Vibes.
King Vibes.
Yeah. I don't think he beat him either.
It was close.
Yeah.
But it was, Old Man Saxon and
Old Man
D Smoke. Old Man Saxon D Smoke's battle was crazy. I didn't want either one of them to go home.
Nope.
D Smoke actually said that there was a 20-minute deliberation they had to cut where they brought lawyers in because they were trying to keep both of them.
That's crazy.
That's good to hear that they thought about it and at least tried.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I'm like, there's no way you're going to send one of these
guys. And you
guys
could tell on the look of their faces, like, they was just like, they was going hard, but they respected each other so much. That's what I loved about that battle. It was the fact that it was real, but at the same time, they had love for each other. Yeah. And I like how D Smoke at the end was just like, yo, this guy, he's a cool dude. He can come to Inglewood anytime.
And they said they're going to work on some music together,
Yeah, so
which would be interesting.
Dope. Yeah.
Ariane should have beat Ali and Dominic.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed. Yes. I can tell. I had called it. You can ask her. When we were watching the show, before they even started battling, I was just like, yo, he's gonna mess up because he's too amped up on his energy. He's too young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't know how to use that as aggression as opposed to actually it becoming anger and just getting to the point where you forget your lyrics. That's kind of like a rookie thing.
Yeah.
But he was definitely better than Ali. So I was really disappointed in that battle because when I saw Ali's music video, for the music video section, I was just like, that was extremely disappointing.
Yeah, it was really, really disappointing. Yeah.
But I guess like the professionalism that Ali brought, that you can't deny it. Even though the other guy, he had raw talent. Ariane had raw talent.
Yeah.
I mean, he came with it.
And I like that about this show, that not only we just got rapping competitions and everything like that. I think that's one of the strong points of the show is that not only that we got the rap auditions, we got the battles, ciphers, but then they took it into the features, the music videos. So I think that's one aspect of the show that I think this stands out other than other competition shows.
Yeah.
I love that aspect of the show so much. And the way they shot everything, even everybody's backstories, I thought that was well done.
Which is great.
It was really.
They
really
said
great.
that they didn't tell the hosts nothing about any of their backstories.
Oh, really? Okay.
They didn't want them to feel attached. They wanted them to just be able to judge.
That's great.
That's great.
That's great,
So
and that's just for
dope.
the viewers. The viewers should get the backstory and everything like that. So that's dope.
London B, I think she's got a really dope look. I think she messed up too many times to make it as far as she did.
Way too many times.
Because she messed up. She messed up in the battle.
Yeah.
Like, and Englewood IV did his thing in that battle. Because I was just like, yo, he had her. Like, I'm talking about he came out just swinging haymakers.
She got saved by his mess up.
But see, even still, I feel like she only did because she went into her rap after he messed up. Which was in kind of like, when you really think of a rap battle, that's on the verge of kind of disrespectful, kind of like cutting in, not letting him have a chance to try to recover. They let her kind of come in and do her whole how someone with these chains be so real or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, yo, that's whack. Like, why y'all let her come in on his joint? This is his time to rock. Like, whether he messed up or not, this is still his time.
Yeah.
So and then she messed up on the guest appearance with Tiana Taylor,
yeah, that
which
hurt
she should have
me.
smoked because I was feeling it.
I was feeling it, and I felt her pain when she messed up.
Yeah.
But
did you see Tiana? Tiana was like,
nuh-uh. But that's what I was like with T.I. I think T.I. said, if you would have found a way to just swag it out and keep going, we would have never knew you messed up. And I feel like, a lot of artists do that.
But she did it every time she forgot her lyrics. You can clearly see.
Yeah.
The only time she didn't forget her lyrics was on the song where she had to do her own song with London.
Yeah.
But I think there was 3 or 4 times where she messed up, and I was just like, man, you're still here.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, she wasn't the only person that messed up. D Smoke messed up, but when the kids roll up was so fire.
Oh, that jam
and
so
the
fire.
performance,
That first verse.
the performance was so fire. It was kind of hard because when she did that, it ain't nothing but a Jeep thing. The way my hips swang, I was just like, this is trash. This is horrible.
That baby. Yeah, that one's kind of weak.
Yeah, that was super whack. I was just like, no.
Yeah.
And the thing was, even then, I was still like, I still want her to stay in because I want to see what she has because she's so unique.
Most definitely.
But that was bad.
Yeah.
And I think D Smoke and Flawless had the strongest
from the
joints
get-go.
for that.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
For that section. But Troy Man killed it, and Troy Man's performance.
Surprisingly,
listen, Troy Man grew on me.
Man,
I had to tell him to listen to the lyrics again because he watched the performance and he was just like, "Yo, I ain't seen."
No, that first one, the first one, it wasn't just the performance. The performance was fire. It was just his energy wasn't coming across to me.
What with Dollar Sign?
Yeah, that one. I wasn't really feeling that one.
But he when you think of the song. There was only so much types of different ways
I had to
came
think
off.
about that. It just at first glance, I was like, it's cool.
Because he had double entendres all throughout the song. Like, she don't even want me, she just want dollar sign. Like, that's a double entendre on its own right there.
Smart.
Like, he was straight killing it. And not like every time I was just like, yo, Troy Man is slowly just destroying this joint.
I think he had the full package, man, because, not only had the bars, he had the performance etiquette, man. Yeah. And that's what impressed me. It was the fact that, he pulled me into his performances, especially the final one.
That final one,
That final one, he showed me that he has the package to be a star.
So that was Troy Man's highlight for you.
That was his highlight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what was Flawless's highlight for y'all?
Because Janae. Him and Janae.
That was a good song.
Oh my God.
He came on the stage looking like Mufasa.
He was just like
creeping on stage, taking off the jacket slowly.
I was just like, all right, this is a side we haven't seen. I think that's what it is because, we're fans of Flawless already. So I think that's what impressed me the most because that was a area that I'm not used to seeing him in. So I'm like, yo, okay, I see you out here. And he killed it, man. The song was great.
What was your highlight?
For me, was that battle, man.
Beans.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was nervous after Beans because she did a good job.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I hope Flawless can stay in that thing. And then when he came out with them lyrics, I had to rewind it and listen to some things and like.
I'm Puerto Rican. I've been eating beans my whole life. I was just like, damn.
Yeah,
man. I'm a big fan of battle rap, and the fact that they had Smack, as the host. I mean, or I guess as the judge or host, whatever. That was amazing, man. He did his thing. He balled out, man.
My highlight from Flawless definitely was, I'd say it was a tie between him destroying Beans, and I got a lot of respect for Beans because she was a beast.
She was a beast, man.
Like, look at Jadakiss' face when he was listening to her rap. You can clearly see, like, her bars are crazy. It reminded me of something Styles P would do.
Yeah.
But when he killed Beans, and then his performance, I'm on my way. Like, I felt that shit in my bones.
Yeah, I felt
like
that
my
one too.
eyes started tearing up. Like, I was just like, man, that performance was so
that
strong.
moment was special too because his family was there and they were hearing it for the first time. Yeah. So it was just like I could feel what he was feeling.
He was inspiring the hell out of me.
Yeah,
man, it was amazing, man.
Like just the words and the impact and just how he went up to the crowd and started talking to him and everything like that.
You felt the passion.
He commanded the stage. He did everything that a star is supposed to do, for real.
Yeah, and it's something else that he did. I think he showed so many different elements of style.
Yeah.
Where he had the hard street, he had the seductive stuff, and then he had the motivational stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anybody on that stage was as versatile as he was.
Yeah.
So what was you guys' highlights of D Smoke?
Whew. I think it's just D Smoke's demeanor.
Yeah,
it's
presence.
Just something about his presence that he's so professional, humble, and the fact that he unveiled himself slowly but surely as the show went on. Like, you can't really write that, And I felt like he did the show justice in that manner because with every round, we got more of his, like, he peeled back another layer.
Yeah.
Oh, he can do this. He can do that. He can like this. And I think when he battled Old Man Saxon, I was just like, yo, you can go in.
Yeah.
But it's just like, his presence and his demeanor is just like, yo, you come off as a real chill, relaxing dude. You're very respectful towards everybody. And just his whole story, he seems like a really community, family-oriented person. So I think that was the most interesting layer of D Smoke to me is just his personality and what he's about. And just how he, as the show went on, he just really revealed everything that he can do. And it was a nice build up towards the end.
Yeah, he did a great job. To me, in the beginning, he was like pretty much like a silent killer in a way. Yeah. And then after every episode, you get to see him kind of blossom more and more and more. It's like he was showing more layers of his personality because it's very mysterious in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, what can this guy do? And then he'll give you a little bit here, give a little bit here. And then at the finale, he's playing piano. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was doing so many different things that he's just an overall just artist. So that was my favorite. One of his performances, his very last one, was my favorite.
The Last Supper.
The Last Supper. It gave me such a Kendrick Lamar vibe, and I'm such a Kendrick Lamar fan that I just automatically loved it and connected with it right there. So yeah, overall, man, super dope.
Yeah, I thought that was definitely the dopest performance from D Smoke. The one thing I will say is I love how from the time you saw him to the end, he continuously got better.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why they gave it to him over Flawless. Because Flawless was definitely the most consistent.
Absolutely.
But I felt like since D Smoke got better each performance, that's why they gave it to him. His performance with Miguel was fire.
Fire.
But his joint, Flawless joint with Janae Aiko, that joint was fire too.
Yeah.
But then again, Troy Man killed his performance too. So it was tough.
Near the top 5, the top 5 was hard.
They were supposed to be there
the
too.
Top 5, they showed out. Like
At the same time, I still felt like it should have been D Smoke, then Flawless, and then Troy Man.
Yes.
Then London.
Yeah,
because
then London.
And that, I think that's the order they went with. If
no,
I'm not mistaken.
No,
No.
Troy Man went
first.
Went out
And they was
first.
tripping.
London, yeah.
They was tripping on that because Troy Man destroyed that joint. He had me amped
I think
watching that performance.
Even Troy Man didn't win.
His music video was fire too.
Yeah, I think that Troy Man has that package. Like I feel
He didn't need to win that to
that's what
win.
I'm trying to say because I feel like he can kill it.
He can.
Like I really feel like he has that stage presence, man. Like
I feel
he
like
wowed
D
me
Smoke
over.
had to win.
Yeah.
Because Flawless didn't need it either. Like we already knew Flawless was like a murder on the track.
True.
So giving it to Flawless is kind of just like almost like expected. D Smoke kind of like crept up each time. You were just like, man, I didn't think he was gonna do that. That was actually pretty dope.
I feel like it was Flawless's season to win. The only thing is I feel like he's probably more so known as a battle rapper.
I still think he won though in a sense though.
Absolutely.
I mean
I feel
everybody
like everybody on the show won in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
Even Turbo Nike won in a sense.
Yeah.
Because Cardi asked him to do the dance again. So
yeah.
And she's like, yo, you're gonna have to show me how to do that. Like he even won in a sense.
Yeah.
That song is whack. I mean, I listened to it. It's kind of whack. But aside from that though, he won in a sense.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of people that are gonna rock to that.
Yeah, you're right.
So man, the controversy that or potential controversy that we ran into at the end, man, when we all realized that was Sir standing there because you said he had to tell you to recognize it.
Yeah,
we watched before you, and I caught that joint immediately. I kept mentioning to her like, man, that's crazy. His brother looks just like Sir. And then it was just like right at the end.
Bruh.
Like it was a couple episodes ago. I was just
got the
man,
perfect
that's crazy.
snapshot. I was like, yo, that's Sir right there. Oh man.
So did it make you feel like the show was planned out?
I'm not necessarily planned out, but like I told you, it makes sense why his demeanor was the way it was.
Yeah, why you're so comfortable.
Because he comes from such a successful musical family.
Yeah.
Not just that. He wrote a song for Jaheim in 2008.
That
like, he's
too,
been
I
doing
read
stuff
that.
for a
He's
while.
been doing songwriting and everything. So it makes sense why he kind of, I guess he knew the game to play with the game. He
understood it.
He knew to not give away your full capabilities in the first couple rounds.
Yeah.
He knew how to gradually build himself as a contestant on the show. So I guess I'm not surprised. It is surprising that we find out that, he's brother of Sir and everything like that.
Crazy, man.
But like you said, the judges probably didn't know and everything like that. Because
the judges probably didn't know,
But at the same time, it is kind of like, we know this is a reality TV show.
Yeah.
The producers
the fact that he get put with Soundwave make you feel suspicious.
That's another story. Maybe they were just like, yo, they both from the same hood.
And then
together,
maybe they found out later. Maybe they found out later the connection.
That right there was one of the things where I was just like, they had to have it set up to an extent. Yeah. Because when they did the competition and John Legend came right out and said, you're going to be with Soundwave. Well, you're going to be with London on the track.
Well, they had to have some plan based on who eliminated.
So they knew who they were going to eliminate.
They knew who they were going to eliminate probably beforehand, but they probably had a backup just in case somebody changed their mind. They had to have a plan like, okay, if this guy gets eliminated, putting him or her or him or her, vice versa.
But at the same time, superstars have the opportunity to work with people that matches their style. So I don't think that's cheating when you get the opportunity to work with someone that my sound is perfect with this type of production.
No, but the reason why I'm saying it is because I feel like he knows Soundwave already.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Because
be
he's been on tour with Kendrick before.
Yeah.
So it's just like
opening it up.
You know, but even with that being said, I feel like Netflix it was needed. Sasha Go Hard is well known. You know,
you could tell that.
Flawless
Yeah.
Real.
You could tell that because Twista and Chance knew her from the jump.
Yeah.
I knew who she was.
I didn't know.
I seen her at Patchwork before.
Oh, word?
She
Okay.
had been to Patchwork a million times. She would come with Zaytoven all the time.
Oh, okay.
It was Sasha Goes Hard. It was another chick, and then it was this white chick. I can't remember their names, but it was. I remember Sasha Go Hard.
Okay.
She was all. Anytime Zaytoven came, Sasha Go Hard was there.
Okay.
And like he was producing all three of them, and then Flawless. We knew Flawless. And then it was just like I felt like they set it up in a way that the show couldn't fail because you don't want to have all amateurs because if you do that, what's the chances of you finding somebody right off the bat? It's tough.
And then from them to be able to carry that after the show.
And especially with the way music is nowadays, with you being able to record at home, it's so much harder to find somebody that hasn't done anything at all.
Yeah, you're right.
So are you guys excited for season 2? You looking forward to a season 2? You want a season 2?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, I hope my thing is I don't want 3 I want auditions all at one time.
Do you want an R&B season?
That'll be dope.
That would be cool.
I want
Do you think they should change the judges for that?
Oh, yeah, I think they can switch it up a little bit. But I want 4 episodes of the auditions like they did and then weekly episodes. I get it. We like the binge, but I want weekly episodes, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I feel like, especially when you bundle the last episode with the last 3 batches of episodes, like we could have got 2 episodes and then one more next week.
Yeah, come on, man.
You know? But I think it would do good for ratings. People tuned in. People enjoyed the show. So let's get 1 episode a week. You guys, it's going to be okay. There's plenty of other things to watch on TV. Yeah. We don't need all these episodes at once.
Especially with Disney Plus coming in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, definitely Netflix. Watch the portion size.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want 3. I'm glad they didn't drop the whole season. That would. So I'm glad they broke it up.
That would have been rough because you would have been getting spoiled online.
Man, and I got spoiled for the finale.
Oh, you did? Oh,
and that kind of sucked. But you know, I like how at least they broke it up.
Yeah.
I love the judges. And one thing I really liked about this show is how they went to people's hoods. Like you got to go see Snoop Dogg, you know, Killer Mike,
Nipsey Hussle,
yeah, that was
Lupe
great.
Fiasco, and told those guys
Rhapsody. Well, they ain't show Rhapsody's hood, but we saw Rhapsody at the final episode.
Yeah.
Like that.
I was like, she just finished shooting an album cover.
You know, and she was sitting next to Lupe, so I wanted to making some music together.
Lupe don't make music.
Oh, they're cool.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
they've been cool. Yeah.
Joe Buttons has been asking Lupe to do a song forever, and he said all Lupe ever brings up when he mentions a song, Lupe talks about Street Fighter.
Oh, that's up.
Nah, that isn't what's up. That's whack. So you ready for? So you are ready for a new season?
I need a new season. I love the chemistry between Chance, Cardi B, and T.I.
Do you think there should be an R&B season?
I like the rap because I don't think anybody has done the rap right, and I would hate for them just to pivot.
Yeah,
already.
don't pivot all the way, but we can see like a spinoff or something.
Yeah, so let be a spinoff.
So you're saying do Rhythm and Flow season 2, but then do something else like Rhythm and Soul.
Something like
yeah,
that.
Rhythm and Soul. Yeah. That would be cool because I like the dynamic of Chance. Like I didn't know.
I should copyright that shit.
Yeah, right.
Rhythm and Soul, and buy the website.com and sell it to Netflix when they come looking for it.
For real. They should definitely do that. And like Chance, I didn't know he was so ruthless.
He was still really friendly.
He was friendly,
but he was real though.
He was
like,
real,
yo, bro. I didn't like that, but like I like that because it shows that he wasn't for the.
All you had to do was talk about God, and have a
no man. That
Chance
was real with it, bro.
It's like you love everybody.
Yeah, you mentioned something positive. You say murder, you out of there.
Oh yeah, that was a bad one.
But you say God, you on to the next round.
That one dude who came. Was saying all that demonic stuff. He was like, bro, that was murder.
That was Englewood IV.
No, the guy who was up there looking all gothic.
Oh, that other guy. He went out like the first.
Yeah, he was one of the first.
You can't. Hey, if Chance is the judge, you better change.
Like you got to know that.
Coming looking like Brother Love or something. So man, that's been our views.
Yeah.
You got anything to add?
No, that's it, man.
Man, keep rocking out, man.
And let us know what you guys thought about it.
Yeah, man. Are y'all looking forward to a season 2? If y'all think there's an R&B season, who do you guys think the 3 judges should be?
Ooh.
That's actually interesting. Who do you guys think the judges should be for an R&B season?
Tank, Tyrese.
Chill.
Chill.
With that being said, all right, y'all. Peace.